I've got another question for Brandon. In terms of creating foot traffic, what trends is Hound observing within your customer base, as well as in general brick and mortar retail market that are direct results of the pandemic? What's changed and what is likely to stick and set as what the new normal practices are?
Well, the first obvious one is just capacity. Capacity limitations, capacity in general is down. Hopefully, that's not a new normal. I mean, it will be for quite some time until we get a vaccine or herd immunity, if that's even possible. So, I think we're one of the biggest trends is we're seeing foot traffic down by about 80% in general across all of our industries if you were to average them together. And obviously, depending on your brand, et cetera, you may draw or attract, or if it's 117 degrees out, like it's going to be this weekend in Arizona, you might see a few more people come in and get a drink in a bar or go and pick up some ice cream than you would normally. But just in general, that's one of the big trends that we've seen. I think people, what's interesting is we're also seeing experimentation on pricing and packaging and even offerings. So while I think the overarching, to Ali's point earlier, the overarching consumer experience should remain consistent, what the consumer comes in expecting to have whenever they come and purchase your product, or the experience they have while there, because that's really why they're coming to you, is to have that escape, to have that experience. There is still some forgiveness on the consumer side, and some willingness to either pay more or to try to bundle things together. So we're seeing a lot of our customers experimenting with their pricing and packaging, bundling things together in a unique way, adding new offerings, trying new offerings right now, trying new hours of operation. So that's another thing we've seen, is just a reduction in hours of operation, so that you're compressing more of your foot traffic and reducing your staff costs by trying to be open less hours, but still being able to provide some of those, some of the same experiences. So I think, in general, experimentation is what we're really seeing provide some new ideas and new concepts and things that may or may not be a part of their new normal going forward, even post-pandemic.
Excellent. As Brandon just mentioned, there are a variety of things that businesses can do on the continuum of promotional offerings to keep foot traffic strong and sustained, including gift cards, buy nows, coupons, sales, and other promotional offerings. Tell us which of these is generating the most success for you and why you think that is. John Michael, let's start with you.
So as far as promotions and sales, I think we are seeing more emphasis on bundling with our services, where it's more, a lot of people are now going in for haircuts where they just want to get in and out. And there's even, at least in the state of Texas, all retail, and this really caused issues with our retail. We're required to have a sign saying "Do not touch retail." So all of our guests are now, they're very thinking in and out, which isn't what our experience is about. So we've started doing promotions where, like, if you get a haircut, this product may be a discount. Ways to kind of marry the parts of the experience that now our demand is more skittish about, and make it feel more comfortable again. So trying to bundle service with retail, because that's really more what our end-to-end experience is about, and also for guests to stay clean, stay groomed, be sanitary. In fact, our #1 best-selling item since we've reopened has been hand sanitizer. It's been even more than just regular product. So we were, and that even surprised our teams. We thought it would still be the same, traditional product lines that we carry. Now we're having to look at other distribution channels beyond just the four walls of retail to bring that even further home. You know, guests are no longer just looking for the product in the store. They, you know, some of them don't want to come back right away, but they still want to find promotions that support them while they're at home. So, you know, whether that's with our website, whether that's through, you know, emails, newsletters, we're looking more at a holistic approach to how we do our promotions at this time.
If I could just jump in just real quick to add to that, I mean, I think that's exactly right. That's what we're seeing is if capacity is down, if frequency of return visits is down, then you've got to increase that per cap. And so looking for ways to bundle things together to sell more to that, to that individual, on that one visit is key. So.
Absolutely. And anyone can jump in at any time. What, for you, Rakesh, promotional offerings have you seen generate the most success?
Right now, we're just trying to do more of like add-ons. So for instance, at like, our Cinnabon location, what we're doing is we're adding like a cold brew coffee. It's one of our newest items, our new promotion. So we're saying right now we're offering this with any purchase of a baked good for like $2. That's kind of our promotion. So just kind of, just doing like a supplemental add-on to increase your average ticket. So that's what we're doing. And same thing like what John Michael said at the hair salon, we're offering any of our shampoo right now, we're doing a special. So we're doing like buy one, get one at 50% off because it's really important to keep that product pushed. Trying not to discount service so much right now, but it's more that we're trying to just kind of add it to just increase our average ticket.
Ali, for you, you've been trying everything. Have you had an opportunity to look at the data and see which of those promotional offerings has generated the most success?
What we found was that because we knew a lot of people weren't going to come in, is we took everything that was an inside promotion and offered it curbside. So not via third-party delivery, but calling in an order. So not through online, but actually come in, pick it up, and we'll give you kids eat free. We'll give you all you can eat wings. Obviously, something with all you can eat wings is you can't really do that to go. So we just created a home version of it. Any of our happy hour food, any of our lunch specials in most of the states that allowed alcohol sales, and not all, because our New Mexico stores can't do alcohol to go. But that was a big add-on for us was, don't take 5 different stops if you don't have to. If you're venturing out and you're scared and you want to go to one place, try to do one-stop shopping. So we did add pantry as well. So we sold hand sanitizer. We sold when people couldn't get shrimp, raw chicken, things like that. We've still continued to sell it. It's just a lot more slowed down. So someone needs toilet paper, but obviously that was crazy in the beginning. But what we've seen is definitely value driven. All you can eat, buy one, get one. And then where we kind of make up for that is, because you don't want to discount everything, but you also know what to push people towards. When they're suggesting a certain app, they're purposely picking an app that has a very low food cost and has an exponential profit margin. So it's about picking what you're going to do to counterbalance it so it evens out.
Yeah. And Janice, do you have anything to share regarding this question?
Well, I heard, we did it a little bit, but I heard about this going on in Boston. And so what happened was different companies came together. So a florist with fine dining and then maybe the dessert or something, they came together and created a package, let's say for Mother's Day or Easter or, around holidays. And I thought that was creative. We did it once with someone. It wasn't that great for us,